Hey everyone, welcome back to World War She.
Hey y'all, another week.
Another episode.
I'm in that slump of like November to Christmas.
Like there's literally nothing going
yeah,
on.
like everything needs to be shut down, in my opinion.
Bro,
I think from Thanksgiving to New Year's there should be no work.
I agree wholeheartedly.
There should be no nothing.
I think every company should soft close between Thanksgiving and New Year's because no work is being done. First of all, like
it's just kind of like pulling teeth.
It is pulling teeth to get anyone to do work, and also people are out of office. So like you'll be trying to talk to somebody, like trying to get somebody to do their job, and they're out of office.
Yeah.
So it's like, can we just all be out of office?
Yeah.
Can we just tell everyone that no work is getting done? Because you try to get something done. Oh, I'm actually out of office. You go to another person. I'm actually out of office. You go to this person. I'm going to be out of office tomorrow. So you should ask this. Like, what's the point of even working?
Right. And I feel like for me especially, like a lot of clients are out of office too, and they're just being with their families, seeing some family they haven't seen in a while, just taking a much needed break.
And good for
them.
So
it's like I'm like, we all twiddling our what the heck are we doing? And you can just tell that everyone's just itching to like be done. Like everyone just wants to be
just wants it to be Christmas time.
Like I just think from Thanksgiving to Christmas is just I think they're too damn close together.
Facts.
That's actually my
spread them out or bring them closer together.
That's my biggest beef, honest. That's why like I don't really care for Thanksgiving, because I'm just like, bro, like then we twiddle our thumbs and 3 weeks later it's Christmas.
It was the worst in college. It was the worst in college.
Yeah.
Because you didn't even have. Did we even have the full week for Thanksgiving?
No.
So like what we had like Tuesday till Sunday off, if that. Typically it was just like Wednesday.
Yeah,
like you could get out
I've always
early.
thought it was like Wednesday.
So then it's like, dang, you go home, especially for the out of state people. Like you might as well just stay.
You might as well just stay.
And your professors don't care. They give you a project that's due on Monday, back from Thanksgiving. That stuff is evil. Like that's actually wickedness.
They actually don't care. Like, yeah, no, because even like Thanksgiving, I think I get off like Wednesday. No, I get off Thursday and Friday. I lied. Like from work, Thursday and Friday. And it's just like, man.
Whatever.
It's just like whatever,
I agree. And then
like, it's just kind of whatever.
Especially in college. Like I remember I had a test the Monday after Thanksgiving, bro. Like would literally forget you.
Yeah.
Genuinely forget you.
Yeah.
Because with the project you can plan ahead. With the test you actually have to be studying till like it's time for the test.
Yeah.
So actually like
bro.
No,
no, it's just kind of. But you're like so many people take off. Like everyone's. I know. By next week, like it's wraps.
Facts.
Like, I'm like, oh, I asked my friend, oh, like when are you going home or when are you done? Wait, what are they saying this week?
Yeah, like we supposed to be working tomorrow.
To pull up.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't know, it's crazy, but I get it, because it's just like if you're gonna go home for an event in this period, like you might as well just stay there.
Facts.
Is what I'm realizing is like these people are going to their various places just for like a weekend, or like maybe they have something come up at home. It's like, yeah, you might as well just stay there.
I know people from like Oregon and Washington who just stayed there after Thanksgiving. Like there's no point. Especially if you're working, you have to like pay for things yourself.
Yeah.
Who is paying for a flight there and back? And then in 3 weeks you're gonna go there and back. If you like have a laptop and you can do your work from there, like I'm certainly going to stay there and work from home.
No, that makes sense.
It
but
really sucks.
I would suggest they just do a nice like soft close. Like only for like crazy instances. Because like even now I just feel like everyone's just dragging their feet. But yeah.
On everything.
On everything, which they honestly they should be. I just feel like Thanksgiving, like you can't tease us like that.
Facts. I know we've both seen the news about how Jasmine Crockett is running for Senate, the Senate position against John Cornyn, which apparently is going to be a very contested race because, you know how John Cornyn's supposed to be like the good one of like if you don't know, if you're not from Texas, our Senate representatives are Ted Cruz and John Cornyn. Who Ted Cruz is obviously like the sensationalist, like always doing something. Raphael,
always in Mexico,
dancing.
Bro.
Every time you see him at an airport, people will literally like go up to him at the airport and be like, "Damn, should I like up my home insurance premium?" Like people literally go to him at the airport and be like,
"What's going on?
What's
like,
going
where
on?
are you going now? Like,
I didn't know the weather was supposed to be bad."
Yeah,
because every time he goes on vacation, we have a natural disaster.
Yeah,
like he's always abroad in Mexico and Cabo. Chilling fun,
while half of Texas
mimosas.
is like dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
I cannot believe he thought he was about to get on that flight to Cabo during the freeze.
Like, is he out of his?
Yeah.
Is he out of his mind?
You should know you got to cancel that. It was like his daughter's graduation gift or whatever, which I absolutely understand. Like your family can go, but baby, you gotta stay.
You gonna have to stay.
I cannot. Can you even fathom seeing him at the airport on a flight to Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico? while people are literally dying in their homes.
People are literally freezing to death.
Tens of people died in that.
A lot of people died.
I think we forget that people died.
Like people, it is crazy to think that in this big age of 2025, that is what the outcome was. Like it's actually crazy to think about.
It's actually crazy people died. They froze to death. They froze to death in their homes. Like real people in these United States of America.
In their homes froze to death. That's crazy.
It was very
crazy. And he thought he could no. Do it on.
Like, are you? That is so crazy, Ted.
Yeah, no, I don't know why he thought that was okay. Genuinely, like, why did he think that was okay? Nah, Ted.
You gotta come back. Yeah, you gonna have to come back.
You're gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back.
Yeah, this is like literally one of the worst freezes.
The worst freeze.
I was about to say, if not the worst freeze Texas ever had, and you want to fly to Cabo.
Like, you're crazy, bro.
That's
well, also, do you know that Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas, is running against John Cornyn?
Oh, I didn't actually have never.
Yeah, like everyone's trying to take that guy's seat.
Dang.
Yeah, he's not even resigning too. Like, he's running for re-election. Ken Paxton is a trick. Like, that guy he's just a buffoon. He's such a fool. His wife is divorcing him because of apparently he was not faithful. But in his statement, he basically like blamed the liberal media for their attacks on his family, and that's why they got a divorce the whole time he was cheating on his wife.
Who?
Angela Paxton's also like a Texas senator. Like, she's like lit in her own right. Like, she got her own political power.
She was like, nah, right. You're not finna
do me like that.
Nah.
But yeah, so he's running against John Cornyn, and James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett are vying for the Democratic ticket, which I think will be exciting to see.
I'm curious because
I don't know who
I was
I'm gonna
not
vote
expecting this.
I wasn't expecting this either.
I was not. I thought it was gonna be clear cut, easy decision for me. But now I'm just kind of like, what is going on?
Now I need to do my research.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting to see who comes out on top between James and her.
I'm very curious.
And it's really crazy because I feel like I've been seeing so many lies posted about Jasmine Crockett, specifically about how she's accepted AIPAC money, how she's voted.
It's just not true.
It's just not true.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes into what we're going to talk about in this episode about like bots.
Yeah.
And how much of the internet is literally just made up of bots. Like, it is so crazy. And I think that that's like part of the reason why we witness so much online discourse about Kamala Harris. But when you actually click on the accounts, they're all bots.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't know if it was it Twitter who said like half their accounts are like bots.
I was looking up and someone said that 50% of the internet is bots. The whole internet. It's called like the dead internet theory.
That's insane.
And I believe it.
I would not be surprised because it's crazy how, because you're talking about like Jasmine Crockett. I saw the exact same thing. It's like, bro, like these things are not true.
They're not true when you click on the account and it's not a real person.
It's not a real person.
So what's going on?
And like it's so funny because it's just something that like definitely plagues Democrats. Plagues because they believe it. And they're just like, damn, she took AIPAC money, done with her. I'm like, y'all, like, but you need to.
But she didn't.
It's
though.
not true.
Yeah.
But, like, you need to like research.
And it's affecting people's realities.
100%.
This is kind of like what inspired this episode. The Rolling Stones published an article yesterday about how, remember when everyone was calling Taylor Swift a Nazi? Said that 70% of that was bots. They studied 18,000 accounts, and of those 18,000 accounts that started all this discourse between Taylor Swift and like attributing her to white supremacy and Nazism, the vast majority of all those accounts were bots, which is insane.
That's insane.
And like
that's very alarming.
Affected her. Yeah. That affected her reputation for sure.
Yeah.
Like I don't want people calling me a Nazi.
Yeah. That would not be fun.
That would not be fun. So I'm just like, I don't know. It's really interesting what the botification of the internet is doing to the brain.
Yeah. What it's doing to how it influences people's decisions. What it's literally doing to our politics.
Yeah. Anywho, should we get into the episode?
We shall.
I feel like our energy is like low today.
I'm trying my best to. Like damn, a girl just tired sometimes. Yeah. You still gotta show up to work when you're tired, huh? Like we trying really again. It's that Thanksgiving slump.
Facts. Like we in a slump. I'm sorry, guys.
We're trying. Okay, we'll perk up. We'll perk up.
We're gonna try.
We're
gonna try. So this episode is about the death of shared culture and how America is kind of becoming more fragmented, and you can see it in all aspects of our society. So in the past, mass media provided a sort of cultural common forum. Like, for example, in 1985, the three major U.S. TV networks were ABC, CBS, and NBC. Together, they commanded about 70% of primetime viewing. And by the early 21st century, their share had fallen below 30%. Today, tens of thousands of entertainment and news channels compete for attention, causing audiences to splinter into niche groups. As one analysis puts it, cultural fragmentation refers to splintering shared cultural narratives into micro-communities defined by algorithmic curation. In other words, instead of everyone watching the same small set of programs, people now inhabit digital enclaves like TikTok, Discord servers, streaming show fandoms, and each one has its own norms, its own set of rules, its own standards, and its own content. So I think it's very interesting, right? You see some news story about, I don't know, maybe a girl getting kidnapped or something happening. Other people will be like, why isn't this on the news? Why isn't this? You don't even watch
What's
the news.
Yeah, you're asking why it's not on Snapchat. Like,
yeah,
you don't watch
you don't watch the
news. Yeah.
Why is no one talking about this? You're talking about it right now, but maybe this is not in your niche circle. Like, how would you even know?
Yeah.
Why is no one talking about this? Why isn't this in the news, baby? You don't read the news and you don't watch the news. So how would you even know?
And then they're on these specialized forms of media, only consuming like cooking shows. Like, why would it be on your perfectly calculated algorithm to see something that happened? You know what I mean? Like, people don't think about that.
They don't at all. The shift of us going from a monoculture to a more fragmented culture shows up very clearly in consumption data. So in 2025, a report labeled the broadcast era as dead. Only 5% of Americans still read a daily newspaper, and about 34% now get news primarily from social media. 28% of people in the United States watch 0 live TV on an average daily basis.
Yeah.
Which is up from 20% in 2023.
I totally believe that.
I don't watch
live TV.
Yeah, unless it's sports.
Yeah,
sports is honestly what's keeping TV in business.
Yeah, I do not watch live TV.
That's why I have YouTube TV. It's just for sports.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Literally same. That's why my family has YouTube TV.
I don't watch what are the shows that are on? Lit IQ? That one show about that girl with a really big IQ and she has a dog?
I've never even heard of that.
It's on ABC. That's all I know.
I guess. Yeah, no. Well, I guess I watch Law and Order.
Yeah, you still watch it though, right?
Yeah, every single Thursday.
That's about it.
That's and Chicago PD and Chicago Med and Chicago Fire. That's it.
And all this stuff is worse for young people. Young people are especially fragmented. A 2024 survey found that 72% of European teens rely on social media for news, encountering hundreds of different narratives and values instead of a single shared story. The average American or European now moves across streaming services, apps, and social networks, and we no longer share one national or international TV lineup. Instead, we consume an uncountable variety of content, often guided by personalized algorithms. And when cultural hits do emerge, they very briefly unify our attention, but these moments are very rare now. Remember a decade ago when Game of Thrones was just a blockbuster? Everyone seemed like everyone was watching it. But at the same time, it doesn't even compare to what it used to be.
Yeah.
Media outlets of all kind, like the New York Times, BuzzFeed, all produce Game of Thrones recaps because it reliably drew readers. As one media editor recalls, Game of Thrones was the only thing there is to read. Virtually every site was chasing Google traffic by covering it. In that era, publications ended up running very similar articles. As one journalist put it, when everyone's writing about Game of Thrones and everyone's reading it, it homogenizes media. But today, no single show or event has that reach. Audiences are so spread across many platforms and formats that it's rare for a cultural moment to really become truly shared. Which I think it's that's why people loved Love Island so much this season, because genuinely that was the first time in
so long
that we've all been watching the same thing at the same time.
Literally the same thing at the same time.
You could go anywhere and run into someone.
You mention a name. Oh, you talking about blah, 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 blah. They know the whole scene, word for word.
We started a workout class late at my gym because we were all talking about Love Island.
Literally. That's so true. I hadn't even thought about that. That was like literally one of the first times where everybody you knew was watching that damn show.
Facts. James Gunn, the director of Superman, was on a podcast talking about how much he doesn't like Huda. Like, I was like, oh, this is serious.
This was serious.
This is very,
it was
very
serious. Like, everybody, didn't matter like what you typically watched, what you typically like. No,
People
everybody
were watching Love Island instead of the NBA Finals.
Yup,
That's when I knew it was serious.
it was serious,
And I knew it was serious when people's boyfriends
sat
changed the channel from the NBA Finals to Love Island. Wow.
ready, sat.
Mhm.
They don't want to miss out because everybody else is watching
Facts.
it. You literally have the world to talk to about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
we don't have that where you're just on Twitter king over the same thing as
Facts.
everybody else.
That's what it was. It used to be like that with The Bachelor.
Man, it used to be like that.
It used to
You
be.
couldn't, like, now everyone's like, oh, like I can't log on to see any spoilers. No, you used to actually not be able to log on to see any spoilers. You really
Literally, if you hadn't watched it, I would set my alarm for, on days that I didn't watch The Bachelor at night, I would set my alarm for 5 a.m. so I could watch it before school, so I could be on my phone.
yeah.
So I could open up Instagram or Twitter, and because literally, if you didn't, you would get spoiled.
No, it would get spoiled. It would like truly get spoiled. There was no your specialized algorithm to hide away from it. No, it would get spoiled.
Facts.
Like you had to be on there.
That's what it was like with Avengers Endgame too. I don't know if you were ever a Marveler,
No.
but I remember we went to the same high school. Our principal had to make an announcement on the overhead that said if you spoiled Avengers Endgame, you would get suspension. You got ISS. I remember I had this neighbor and he was special needs, and someone called him the R word.
Oh wow.
So he spoiled Avengers
my
Endgame.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
no work.
You know
They tried to
what?
call me because they would always call me to go like calm him down, or like if something like serious happened, they would call me and like, oh, because I know him. Like,
Yeah.
okay, let's see, like if I can, yeah. And they told me what he did. I said, wait, why is he in trouble?
Yeah, like what?
Literally, why is he in trouble? If he didn't want to know that Tony Stark died at the end of Endgame, he shouldn't have been calling mofo slurs.
Yeah, that's so true. Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's actually hilarious.
It was so freaking funny. Like, I don't care. I don't care. In fact, free him.
Free him. Let him do it again.
Facts.
Line him up.
I had to drive
Who
him
else
home.
hadn't seen it?
Like at the end of that day, I was like, "You're not getting on the bus. I'm driving you home
yeah,
tonight." Like, nah.
That's hilarious. That's how it used to be.
That's how it used to be.
Man.
I remember. This honestly just makes me think about spoilers. Michael spoiled The Force Awakens for me. He told me that Han Solo dies at the end of The Force Awakens, which was like the new. Remember when the Star Wars spinoff happened
No.
with like the black one?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like Adam Driver.
Mm-hmm.
I was like so excited. I remember I had been watching Star Wars. Once they announced that this new spinoff was going to happen, I watched all the Star Wars again at school, like during GEMS. What was it called? The homework study hour class. I would sit down and just watch the movies. Like I loaded them up on my Chromebook. And yeah, he saw the movie on Thursday and I was going to see it on Friday night. You know, like how you can see the movie early on Thursday at midnight? He's like, Han Solo dies!
Wait, that's so crazy.
I said, I'm literally going to wait for a movie that you care about so much, I'm going to spoil the fuck out of it for you. And I told him that Tony Stark died at the end of Avengers.
Damn.
And I didn't feel bad about it either.
Wait, y'all are so crazy.
I waited,
Y'all
and
know.
I remember-
this is y'all's weapons of choice.
Fact. Because I was like, why would you even do that?
Yeah,
and
why
I
would
said,
you do that?
something's going to happen. There's going to be a movie that you're so excited for. And I promise you I'm going to watch it before you do. And I'm going to spoil it for you. And every single time a movie would come out in between freshman year and senior year of high school, he'd be running for me. I'm like, no, this isn't the one. It's not the one. You're safe.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Just
And he
wait.
waited, and I got him. I'll never forget that. Moving on.
Wait,
I'll-
I kind of
Yeah,
like.
continue.
I would low-key like. I would probably be someone who spoiled it for somebody else.
Why?
I don't know. I just,
What the heck is wrong with you? Wait, why are you just saying that? Like I'm actually.
I genuinely just think like I would do that.
Why?
I don't know, but I just would. Like something in me would not be able to not spoil it for somebody.
Damn.
Like I hate to. What the fuck? Like I don't think I could
Like,
help
literally
myself.
what the action?
I don't think I could. I do
Like,
not think I could
spoil
help
what?
myself. Anything. Like if
You don't spoil shit for me all the time.
girl, because I don't want like if there was like if I was like a Marvel, like I'm just saying like I might have done the same thing. Like you lucky we don't watch any of the same things because I lucky might do it.
Damn, I know to stay away from you in case something comes back.
just
in case there's a new series someday that's lit.
I just had an inclination. I just had to say that. Like,
Okay.
damn, like I get it, but like,
but you have that bug in you. That spoiler.
no, actually, I don't. I haven't spoiled Stranger Things.
That's true.
You know, I try.
You do. Thank you.
I wish.
Oh my God.
The thing is, like, I want to.
What the fuck? You can't. If you're listening to this, I'm leaning away right now.
No, like
I'm
I literally,
scared.
like, I want to, but like, I'm not going to, because that's wrong. All right, we can move on now.
Hi. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how the algorithm really amplifies this fragmentation of culture. So platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter all use recommendation algorithms to learn our preferences and what we like and what we don't like and what we want to see and what makes us mad and what makes us cry. So these algorithms tend to show us more of what we click on, walling users, like trapping users into ideological or interest silos. So each person's feed can become an echo chamber of similar ideas. This can amplify sensational or divisive content. Studies find that false or inflammatory stories get pushed harder by social media algorithms, with fake news spreading about 70% further than real news on the same platforms, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because the thing about fake news and inflammatory content is that, like, they really get your heart pounding. Like, they make you angry.
Yeah,
they make you surprised.
it's to draw a reaction.
Did you know that do you know that there's a van going around neighborhoods and snatching kids and harvesting their organs?
Yeah.
And then you share it to all your friends so they can know. Whole time,
that
shit's fake
never
as fuck.
happened.
It never happened. So, like, in this context, different online communities can end up living in very different realities. If you spend your time in one digital echo chamber, you may never see rebuttals or facts outside of it. So scholars warn that these algorithm systems may fragment audiences into what they call filter bubbles without users even realizing it. This means that a story can circulate widely within one group while another group never even encounters it, which is mad true.
Oh, so true. I feel like, especially now, since like especially because I don't have TikTok anymore, like half the things people talk about, I do not know what they're talking about. I've literally never heard what they're talking about. Like, someone will just be like, "Oh, have you seen Ariana do this, this, and this?" I'm like, no, I actually haven't. But like, shit, I want to. Show me.
Have you seen the Solid Core guy?
No.
Okay, so there's this guy who lives in Connecticut, rich gay white guy, right? He's like probably early 30s, late 20s, and he goes to Solid Core religiously. He's been going 5 days a week for the past 6 years. Like, he's serious about this. Like, has over 1,000 classes under his belt, and he signed up for the 6 a.m. Solid Core class on Black Friday, like the day after Thanksgiving. And when he went there was no one there, but the door was unlocked and everything was set up. So he was like, dang, I guess the instructor just didn't wake up. Like, it's 6 a.m. Like, I can understand that, but like, I woke up, I'm here, I'm gonna take a class. And he's filming it. He's like, sets up his phone, the iPad to the Solid Core studio to like control the music. The password's 1 2 3 4 5 6. So he signs in on it and starts playing music through it. And he's been taking Solid Core, been at that Solid Core location for years. Yeah. So he just does the routine. He's like filming it, just having fun, right? And then he posts it online and just goes home and goes about his business. His phone starts blowing up from the Solid Core people that like are at that studio. Like, take the video down. You need to take the video down. Like, you're gonna get us in trouble. You're gonna get us in trouble. He's like, yo, like, it's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm with my family. Like, I'm not responding to any of these text messages. Like, what the actual heck? So they start texting his best friend, who also goes to the Solid Core class. Like, he needs to take the video down. Like, you need to tell him to take the video down. This is unacceptable. This is so da-da-da. He's like, what? So he, like, he literally completely ignores them. He goes into the class and he walks up to the girl and he's like, we need to have a conversation. Oh. I was just like, damn, like, he was so about that action, like, did not care about anything.
She's probably shaking in her boots.
Yes. He was like, you guys do not need to be texting me ever. I'm a client.
Yeah.
Like, I don't work here.
And
you don't, especially
with your
don't
friend,
need
like,
to be
what?
talking to my friend on, like, he's supposed to contact me on y'all's behalf. I don't work here. You guys were in the wrong. You guys didn't show up.
I was about to say, what the hell did, like, he booked the class and you didn't show up.
You didn't show up.
He pays for this.
He pays, like, exactly.
If he's been going for 6 years and he knows the damn routine, why not?
Why
like,
the fuck not?
Why is it open?
People are saying, oh, it's such liability. The liability's not on him. It's on the studio.
Like, what?
What are you guys talking about? And my thing is also, he don't work for you guys.
He does not work for you guys.
And also, oh, Margaret might get fired. Margaret didn't show up to her work. I would expect that.
Yeah.
If I'm
and also, why is the studio open?
Facts.
Why was he even able to access
able to get in
and be able to basically conduct his own class for himself? Y'all need to ask yourself those questions.
Y'all lucky he's a nice person, didn't trash the place. Like, that's like the number one thing that I've been talking about, like people have been talking about right now. Is like
y'all
the
are so lucky. Guy. All he did was go do his little routine and get out.
Yeah.
Y'all lucky it's just a little video that came out of it. Like, what are they talking? What are they mad about?
Like,
wait, this is crazy. And I'm glad he told her. Yeah, have a conversation.
He's so confrontational. Everyone's like seeing this like, damn, I need to step it up.
Yes, 100%.
He's so confrontational. It honestly warms my heart. I love to see confrontational people.
No, I love it too. I saw this one where I guess this guy was like relentlessly bullying this woman like online.
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
And then she found him and she was just like,
she drove 3 hours to go confront him. If y'all don't know this guy, it was on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
she posted something on Facebook, and this guy commented like the most racist thing you've ever heard. Like, I'm talking 1800 slurs, like slurs you haven't seen this century. Yeah. Why'd she find his workplace and pull up on him?
She pulled up. She said, "You see how easy it was for me to find you." That's the thing that y'all be forgetting. You know how easy it is for people to find you.
But my thing is also like, I know we talk a lot about, especially that woman. Like, I really feel like she's not well.
Oh,
and
1,000%. But like,
I'm like really worried about her because that really could have gone wrong.
I mean, 1,000%. But like, dang, maybe she didn't want to get bullied anymore.
I was just like I was very
like she could have blocked him, but I also think it's good for him. Like people need to, and I think this is something that I've also come to realize on the internet. Is people need to realize that no, you cannot just say whatever you want. Should she have pulled up? No. But I'm tired of people always having to take a step back in their own lives because of the whole notion of like, of course it could have gone wrong. It definitely could have gone wrong. Mm-hmm. But like, she clearly didn't care.
She didn't give a. But
and
my
she
thing
pulled
is,
up.
I worry, especially about the lady. Like, remember the lady who ate like 60 oysters on that date?
Oh yeah.
Like, whenever I see content like that, where it's just like, we all know that no normal person who's in their right mind would ever do something like that. So whenever I see stuff like that, I'm just like, this is really funny, but like I can't engage with this because I can't fuel this destructive behavior. And that's kind of how I felt about that lady who drove 3 hours to go confront someone who could have killed her. Like, she easily they could be burying her right now.
100%.
So like,
I don't think it's like a thing that people should be doing.
Facts.
No, but I also don't think people would do that. But it's kind of a reminder of like, hey, y'all need to leave people alone.
Facts.
Like, I think it's gone to a point, and I see this every day, where the way that people interact with other people on the internet has actually gotten way out of hand.
It's gotten out of hand. People are talking about it right now, especially.
It's gotten way out of hand.
Because like, people always take shit too far.
And I don't understand this like claim that we think we have over people's lives. Like,
they
I'm
don't
so
see
sorry,
you
but
as a real person
they
through the
don't.
phone.
Like,
and I've been experiencing this firsthand since I've started posting more on TikTok. Like, why would you say that to me? I made a video about seasoning. Like, I ran out of garlic powder, right? So I had to cook my meal with just straight up garlic and just straight up onion, like the real thing. And I didn't put any garlic or onion powder in there. I made a TikTok like, y'all don't need to be doing that no more. Like, we just on straight garlic and onion powder now. Why were people calling me? It was funny because like a lot of people in the comment section were just being funny. Like, nah, like, did y'all hear something? Oh, the volume's off on this video. Like, I didn't hear anything. Like, a lot of people were just being funny.
Yeah.
Some people were a lot of people were actually taking this shit so fucking far. It was blowing my mind. Like, you were commenting on a video about seasoning.
That's the part that, like, it's ridiculous.
Saying
it's
that
like,
you know my mom's white and you need to go back in slave time and get your ass whooped by him. Like, literally.
What?
I'm talking like the most insane shit you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, why are we going this fucking far?
That's why I'm just like that's insane.
It's insane.
And I'm so tired of it.
Me
like,
too.
I'm like, you guys, this is the way that you guys speak to people is insane.
Yeah.
The way that you think are appropriate to comment on someone's social media is insane.
It is insane.
So I don't know what the fix is. I just think that like there's no consequences
at
ever.
all.
No one will even call them out most of the time. So it's just kind of like, yeah, why not? Like, what you gonna do type. Like, it's literally just a what you gonna do scenario. So shit, what are you gonna do?
Block. I literally like go through, because now they have a thing where you can select multiple comments at once. I go through, select all the comments and block them. Like literally fuck you.
It's just crazy.
It's very crazy.
Yeah. I'm just like over it. Like I just like obviously that video of that woman, like damn but like shit, I don't care. Like I literally don't, because like these people are insane.
These people are insane.
It's just like it's ridiculous. Like the littlest things. This is what you're up in arms about.
Facts.
Genuinely, this is what you're up in arms about. Bullying someone on the internet about.
For nothing. Like, no.
I can't. I'm so over it.
And I also think we are living in two different Americas. We are living in two fucking completely different Americas.
Yeah.
Especially the election. Like, all the pollsters were like, people genuinely thought Kamala Harris was going to win that fucking election.
Mm-hmm.
You thought Kamala Harris was going to win the election.
Yeah.
Like,
or at least I maybe not win, but I thought she had a fighting chance.
She didn't even
like,
have it. Lost all 5 swing states. Like, we have no clue what the other side is. That's why I stay following like the 1 or 2 conservative people that you know from college. Like, I'm going to stay following them because I need to know what the hell they're talking about. Like, genuinely, I need to know what they're on about.
Like, it's just insane.
It's insane because we don't know what they're talking about. We don't know what they're doing. And they don't know what we're doing or what we're talking about either. We're living in two completely different Americas.
Yeah.
Just depending on if you watch PewDiePie as a kid or not, that determines your whole life with the YouTube pipeline. Like, genuinely.
Literally. Yeah, like I was like, damn, like, man, everyone's buzzed. I was like, there's too much discourse. We all not voting for the same person. Shit, half y'all not voting. So here we are. Cut the party in half.
There's too much discourse.
Way too much discourse. Yeah.
There's too much discourse.
Way too much discourse. That's why, like, people tell me, like, oh, you gotta have more optimism. And trust me, I'm trying. But with the level of discourse that happens every time that something needs to get done, or any time that something, I just get,
And my thing is, and this is what I've also been experiencing firsthand, leftists want to punish people who have differing opinions than them. Like, they genuinely want to punish them. Like, they want them to suffer and feel like real pain. Like, there is this punitive energy, this bloodlust in people of our generation, in people on our political side. Like, and it's quite scary. Think about, anyone can be a conservative. Anyone can be a conservative.
Yeah.
Anybody can. Not everybody can be a Democrat, because they gonna beat your ass if you deviate anyway. If you bring up any
thought. You can't even think.
They have a thought graph too about the diversity of thought in the Republican Party versus the diversity of thought in the Democrat Party, because we're not allowed to have diversity of thought. They will send a mob after you.
Eat you alive.
Exactly.
You say, like, it's insane. I just think that that's directly why we're in the current position that we are in.
We are. That's why.
And I just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because it's only getting worse.
It's only getting worse. I remember with J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, my thing about J.K. Rowling, like, yeah, what she's doing now is like pretty bad, and like it's dissolved into like just blatant like, girl, this is what we're talking about. Like, it's but I don't think it ever had to get to that point, because the first thing she ever posted about questioning gender ideology was the most mild just exploration of ideas you've ever seen in your entire life. Her first essay that she ever published about questioning gender ideology was genuinely just a question. The most just like, I don't know if this is, because we're seeing such rising rates of adolescents, especially girls who are questioning their gender identity. Like, is this because of the rampant misogyny that we're seeing online? And a lot of, maybe this is young girls' way to reject misogyny and to try to forge a new path for themselves and to escape their body. Maybe she's right, maybe she's wrong. She was met with such vitriol, and I think, like, you're completely ostracizing her as a person. You're removing her from circles that could potentially help her understand, or you're just pushing her into the right.
Farther into the right. That's what they don't understand. Anyone coughs wrong and you don't like it, out of, like, where do you think they're gonna go?
Where do you think they're gonna go?
Genuinely, where do you think they're gonna go? They don't think.
They don't. And I'm not saying that I agree with what J.K. Rowling said. I'm not saying that I think that J.K. Rowling's a good person. I'm just saying, like, damn, maybe if we would have met this with a little bit more, I don't know,
like we're
not
humans.
violent.
Like literally like we're humans trying to figure shit out and
then
have some thoughts.
We would be in a different
people
boat.
don't understand, like, to get to what you think, I genuinely hope to God you actually think about it. Like there was a process to it.
I think a lot of people just saw that shit on Tumblr and accepted
Literally,
it.
they're just like, yes, definitely.
Like,
and that's actually the part that scares me the most. It's like these thoughts that people have are not thoughts that they came up with. They're not thoughts that they've ever challenged. It's not thoughts that they like actually believe, other than the fact that
we say that if you don't agree with it, you're hateful.
Yeah.
And my thing also is and I'm gonna call, like, bullying is violence. Like the level of cyberbullying that we are subjecting people to who deviate from our standards of like purity and what it means to be a Democrat or what it means to be a leftist or a liberal, the violence that we meet them with, like, I don't even know how people survive it.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like I literally remember whenever like Charlie Kirk passed and Dean Withers was there, so he was sad because his friend was there and he was just like crazy, like the whole situation, like this man got shot in front of a bunch of people, so like he had some feelings about it and everyone just like actually got on his ass like crazy, like bullied the fuck out of him, like, wow, I can't believe that you would be crying for this man or that you'd be showing emotion. I was just like, wait, this is crazy. I was like, wait, y'all, this is crazy.
Because where do you think they're going to go?
Because, like, what?
Where do you think they're going to go if not the right? But people aren't thinking about that.
They don't. God, we're so cooked. Every day I'm just like, man.
We have this obsession with punishment that I don't think the other side has.
No.
Like, we have this deep, deep obsession with punishing people who have different views than us.
It's
and
just
I think
self-righteousness and just like you think you're better than everybody and you're smarter than everyone. That's just really what is plaguing like it's just like the self-righteousness that you're above everybody else, and if you don't live the way or think the way that I do, then you're below, and then therefore you don't matter, and like go away basically.
Another example of this involves Taylor Swift, the pop star, as we all know. So the Rolling Stone came out with this article that I mentioned earlier in the episode that proved that there's an organized disinformation campaign that targeted Taylor Swift. So on the surface, it was bizarre, right? Like someone claimed that Taylor Swift was secretly displaying Nazi symbolism because she put a lightning bolt necklace on her website for her to promote her album for fans to buy. And the evidence, obviously, like there was no evidence, but it was flimsy at best. But bots on fringe forums and on social media further seeded and baited Taylor Swift's fans into a debate. So according to this report, the bot network spread the story by luring real users to argue. So each time a Taylor Swift fan tried to debunk the bots, because they were engaging in the argument, the algorithm promoted the conversation even further. In just 1 week, researchers analyzed over 24,000 posts on the topic, 24,000 posts on the topic, and found that a small cluster of inauthentic accounts drove nearly 1/3 of the online conversation. So 3.8% of accounts generated 30% of Taylor Swift related posts about the conspiracy. 3.8. Yes. These posts pulled ordinary users in. Even though most fans do not believe the Nazi claim, the narrative successfully pulled users into these comparisons, calling Taylor Swift a Nazi, and became what the report called widespread authentic discourse. Like, genuinely an unbased conspiracy theory was amplified by bots and algorithms and managed to reshape the conversation about who was arguably the most famous woman alive right now. Like, despite it being absolutely baseless.
So, like, I guess the point of the bots are to do this.
To smear her.
Yeah, but, like, just, like, bots in general.
Yeah.
But, like, why?
To smear her. The gag is, this is a greater conspiracy theory. I want to kind of do an episode about this. Maybe the episode after our New Year's episode, we can talk about this. The gag is, we know Amber Heard, right? Mm-hmm. Amber Heard was the first. This was the trial of it. Amber Heard, we don't even have to say allegedly. Johnny Depp beat her, and he's beaten his other wives, and he was found guilty of domestic violence in the UK court systems. It's not up for discussion. He beat her. He came to the United States where we have more of a reputation of letting things like that slide. And sued her for defamation because she wrote an article where she referred to herself as a victim of domestic violence. It wasn't an argument on whether or not Johnny Depp had beat her ass. That's proven. The argument was about whether or not she's allowed to refer to herself as a victim of domestic violence. They employed a PR firm that hosted thousands of bots to smear her. The vast majority of all the stuff you were seeing online where they were ridiculing Amber Heard was created by bots.
Wow.
Now, fast forward to last year. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni get into it. Blake Lively alleges that she was sexually harassed by Justin Baldoni on the set of It Ends With Us.
Yeah, I read.
Justin Baldoni hires the same PR firm as Johnny Depp. Next thing you know, who's getting the fuck smeared out of her online? Blake Lively.
Literally like overnight. Yeah, because I remember when it all first started, like it was pretty. We knew what was going on here. Then overnight, the whole internet just switched.
It was all bots. They found, these Rolling Stone investigators found, the accounts that were posting on Taylor Swift, the bot accounts, had previously been the ones spreading all this stuff about Blake Lively. It's the same bots.
How is that legal?
I don't know. But how are you going to find out where the bots are from, who's running the bots, like all this stuff? We don't know. I don't know if it's legal, but I don't know how. Yeah, it's illegal, but like, what are we going to do about it?
Damn.
It's the same bot.
'Cause it's like, damn, can you even blame people?
Yes, I can.
I mean,
because the Blake Lively stuff, maybe the Amber Heard stuff I can understand where people, but the Blake Lively stuff, I'm like, are you guys actually fucking serious? Because the smear campaign, like, the smear campaign was just, she's annoying. Like, all the bots were just saying, she's annoying. Maybe she's a little bitchy. Like, so what? Now it's okay that she's getting sexually harassed at work? Because the bots were never even saying that the shit didn't happen. They were saying that she's an annoying, whiny bitch for complaining about it.
And then going off on her and her husband. And the way they live their lives. And they're too happy. I was like, wait, what do you mean they're too happy? Like, I mean, I don't know much about either of them. So, like, I honestly never really subscribed to whatever the fuck they had going on. Because it's just like, I don't even know most of the stuff Blake Lively's done. Like, she's so out of my. I never watched Gossip Girl. Yeah,
like I have
and like
nothing.
Same with Justin Baldoni. Like I don't know anything about him.
I used to love him, but my thing about Justin Baldoni when I started getting warning signs about him was he was, I don't want to say like so feminist, but like so feminist to the point of like, dang, you guilty about something. It's almost like
I didn't know that
he had like this whole podcast about like, and I liked him back then. Like I figured out, I knew he was weird. Like the signs started pointing whenever this whole Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni thing came out, because I was like, okay, if this guy was actually a feminist, like he proclaims that he is like Mr. Feminism. Really? That was his thing. Yes. He had a podcast called Man Enough that explored masculinity, gender roles, and what it means to be a man through conversations with guests. He was like literally Mr. Feminism. He had like a TED talk about like why men need to stand up for women, all of this like mental health for men, like being a champion for men. For women. Yeah, and I was like, okay, like he on his shit. When this Blake Lively stuff started coming out, I was like, there's no feminist who would ever do this.
Yeah, like
there's something wrong with him. Like this is like he's done something. There's something wrong with him.
Because like, what's this all about?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
And my thing about this whole Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively thing is that when you actually look at the claims of what she's saying that he did to her, he's never refuting that the stuff happened or didn't happen. He's saying that she's just a whiny, annoying bitch for complaining about it. Like, oh, I'm just being friendly.
Yeah, like she's taking it the wrong way. Maybe I need to do a deep dive.
You need to do a deep dive into it.
I don't know much about them.
Like reading the stuff, like
all I did was watch that movie, and I was just like, damn, like I can't believe this is happening.
Facts.
Like I was just like watching it was so surreal because I just watched it on the plane, and I was like, wait, they beefing right now? Like what's going on? Still, right?
But my thing, yeah, still. But all the cases were dropped. He tried to bring up another suit against her, like a retaliation suit against her sexual harassment claims, and the judge looked at the documents and just threw it the hell out.
Like,
what
don't
are
waste
you
my fucking time.
Yep.
Is that what Johnny Depp did too?
Johnny Depp won his defamation suit. It was civil. And there's a lot of, I don't think she had a fair trial. I don't think it was possible for her to have a fair trial.
Oh no,
a fair trial because of how much was in the news. They were live streaming
all up
her
in the news.
Yeah, they were live streaming
like,
the damn court case.
Because again, like same with Big Life. Like I don't know anything about Johnny Depp, and I didn't even know who Amber Heard was. I know that's crazy, but all I know, Johnny Depp was Pirates of the Caribbean. That's it. Like I guess I just don't know actors. So like I'm just like going about my business. Mind you, I didn't know their history. I was forced to know about their trial against my own will. Facts. Then all of a sudden, like all the information is everywhere. So like, how does someone get tried fairly in that? Like, I don't understand.
They don't.
Like, it was over before it started.
It was over before it started. It was. Yeah. It was over before it started. She did not have a fair trial. It's so enraging to me, especially when I see women on the sides of Johnny Depp and Justin Baldoni, because if rich, blonde, powerful white women can't even be believed, where's the hope for you?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I feel like this is not clicking with people.
Yeah.
If Blake Lively, who was the executive producer on this film, who is incredibly powerful, very, very wealthy woman, if she cannot even be believed, where is the hope for you?
That's so
if
true.
God forbid your boss starts sexually harassing you in the workplace.
Yeah.
If you guys are so quick to believe, like it's all I have to do is put my hands up, because I don't think people really understand that. Maybe you think that you're humbling this self-righteous bitch. That's just because you're not the self-righteous bitch today.
Yeah.
Wait until it's you.
Yeah.
And one day it will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait until it's your day.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe it's all bots.
It's all bots.
That is so crazy. Because I had seen something about like the Blake, like I think I literally read it like a day ago, 2 days ago. Like an article was talking about how like that was the smear campaign that he hired, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden all these bots.
Once I saw that he had hired the same PR firm as Johnny Depp, I was like, oh, this guy's a monster. Oh, this guy's a monster. He did that shit. It's probably worse than we could ever imagine, because he did that shit.
And it's crazy. Like it worked so well.
It works amazingly because she's a fucking bitch. And because she's a bitch, she deserves to be sexually harassed. That's the argument that they're making. The argument is not whether or not he sexually harassed her. The argument is she's a fucking ungrateful bitch and she deserves it.
Huh.
And she's so self-centered. He's just being nice and she just took it the wrong way. Like, I'll never forget that interview. They had like this interview with her and that like interviewer who was like, oh, you're so pregnant, and Blake Lively just ignored it, and everyone was like, oh, she's such a fucking
damn.
Bitch.
Like what?
God forbid. And this is the same thing with like Rachel Zegler, you know, the girl from the Hunger Games movie,
the
one from West Side Story,
mixed one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She was like Snow White. Or is that someone else? Okay.
God forbid a woman be a little annoying. Same thing with Jennifer Lawrence in the 10.
What did she even do? Like, I remember, what was this, Snow White, something happened. I can't even remember
she
what
said,
they were
like,
saying.
oh, we're doing a new spin on the movie. Like, there's so many movies out there about women who, like, are chasing after a guy. But, like, in this story, like, we're going to do a new rendition. And it's not going to be about a girl chasing after a guy or, like, true love's kiss. It's going to be about her saving herself.
And they...
You would have thought she said racial slurs.
Wait, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I was literally wondering. I was like, who are y'all talking about? Why is everybody mad?
God forbid. And Rachel Zegler, like, maybe she's a little annoying. She's a theater kid. Like, she's really talented. She's young. She's so successful. She's so lucky. She's so talented, right? Like, obviously, success is where luck and preparation meet. Like, I cannot take away the fact that she literally has the voice of an angel, but she submitted for an open call audition for Steven Spielberg's West Side Story that came out during the pandemic, and out of hundreds of thousands of girls, she was chosen, and that's what's made her career. She didn't have a career before that. Now she does. She is so lucky. And I think a lot of her hate that she gets is from people around our age who
really
want to be her and who aren't. You know what I mean? Because she's probably, besides Charli D'Amelio, is like the luckiest girl ever.
Huh.
Like 6 years ago, she was just like a regular girl in high school who could really sing, who had taken voice lessons as a kid and loved theater and could sing like an angel. And then she submitted an open call audition for West Side Story, and now she's everywhere. Yeah.
Like her career literally skyrocketed.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, she in
Hunger Games.
Dang, she in. I was like, dang, who is this? Like, she's everywhere.
She's everywhere.
Yeah. Huh.
God bless her.
She gets a lot of hate.
She gets a lot of hate.
Literally from people our age.
Yeah.
Is she our age?
Mm-hmm. She's like literally, I think we're the same age.
Huh.
She was a senior in high school when she got cast for.
Dang. Yeah. Wait, this is crazy.
Yeah. She was just like you and I.
People don't like that.
They don't like that at all.
They think it should have been them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
like,
not.
damn, maybe it'll be you next time.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, all of this, like Taylor Swift, Blake Lively, Rachel Zegler, it illustrates a broader danger. Like, because media is so fragmented, misinformation can be targeted like never before.
Yep.
In a community that shares little outside content, may have no internal check on like this fake narrative. So I think we're in a crisis of meaning and sense making, as one of the research that I found labeled it. Like, where no longer is there a single reality that binds us together. In this fractured environment, different groups can end up with different truths. And researchers have long warned that rising audience fragmentation often accompanies political and informational polarization. This means that people could disagree not just about opinions, but about basic facts. And that's where we are right now.
Yep.
Where people are not just disagreeing about opinions, we're disagreeing about facts.
Like things that are true. People are saying are not.
So when different communities inhabit different media bubbles, there's no shared cultural baseline to fact check each other. So misinformation, hate, bots spread unchecked because one echo chamber may believe it while the rest of society remains unaware. Mm-hmm. One echo chamber hears all the stuff about vitamin K, you know, the shot that you give babies when they come out of the womb so they they don't hemorrhage in their brain. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that was up for question. I saw all these doctors posting like, yeah, I just had 3 babies this month die because their brains hemorrhaged because their parents refused vitamin K. Yeah.
That is insane.
It's insane, bro. It's proof like this is going beyond pop culture. I know we started in pop culture, but like this fragmentation is shaping people's identities and beliefs. And instead of a unified culture, we live in these overlapping digital subcultures, these digital tribes that reinforce certain worldviews.
Yeah.
So,
because like, I mean, yeah, I remember when, you know, vaccines were vaccines. Like, we wouldn't have we getting a vaccine. Like, oh, measles? Yeah. Thank God they made something that can make sure we don't get measles. Let's just go. No. Now over here babysitting families that parents are anti-vaxxers. Like, you gonna have to put that in the job description. Oh my gosh.
I think that genuinely, if you're anti-vaccine, and I pray they never learn, but you haven't suffered enough in life.
No.
Like, to refuse a polio vaccine, do you know anyone with polio? Like, until you've met somebody.
That's how I feel about all these weird like not fake health, but like, you know what I mean?
The holistic,
like, the holistic, like raw bullshit. Milk. Like, that's how I feel about it, because I'm like, I literally look at them like, you have not experienced some shit yet.
Yeah. Like, you haven't suffered in life.
You haven't.
And I pray that you never do. Like, people who feed their children raw milk.
Like, I genuinely hope they don't have to see the other side of things, because but it actually, as someone who has suffered in health, I genuinely hope to God y'all don't have to experience nothing, because this is crazy.
It is very crazy to me. My thing about raw milk, it's just milk. Like, why is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, what okay, so what if pasteurizing milk removes a bunch of beneficial like vitamins and so what?
It's milk.
Can't you just get them from other sources of food? Like, I don't understand the willingness to like risk your life for a glass of milk.
It's a trend.
Yeah,
it's a trend. We gotta talk about the trend that has come with everything. I was really talking to my roommate about it, bro. The era of supplements, the era of trying to be so different. I don't want to drink regular milk. I want to drink raw milk. It's just a trend. Bro, you know that vitamin whatever that you're popping a pill for every day, you get enough of it in the salad that you eat every day. They don't even fucking think.
And my thing is about all this, I think Big Pharma should start sponsoring influencers. Like, I genuinely think we need to have affiliate links for medicine.
Yeah.
Because the way that people can't seem to understand that the wellness industry is like 4 times as big as Big Pharma and they're not regulated by anyone. Like,
I don't know.
The way that you guys cannot understand that the reason why people are pushing this so hard is so you can buy it from them.
Yeah. Yeah. Buy my Bloom with my Bloom link.
Yep.
What the fuck do you need? Why are you mixing so-called grains and water? What is the point?
What's the point?
It's actually so crazy how the chokehold. And I feel like unless you have an instance where you're like, damn, I'm an idiot, and you get out,
you're just gonna stay there.
That's just you.
And I
that's
think
just gonna be you.
This article read like, if nothing changes, our society risks becoming like the biblical Tower of Babel, people speaking different languages with no mutual understanding. And I think to avoid that, like, experts suggest new approaches, for example, media literacy, fact-checking strategies, and cross-community dialogue that deliberately build bridges between these different echo chamber communities. I don't know.
I want to say it starts with these social media companies doing something, but they won't. They won't.
I think social media platforms they gotta go.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they've done way more harm. Oh, did you hear that Australia banned social media for everyone under the age of 16?
Yep.
I think it's so funny because like there are so many teenagers who are up in arms about this and they want to challenge it in court, but the court won't hear anything for like another year and a half. Maybe by a year and a half, y'all gonna be happy.
Y'all gonna be jumping for joy agreeing.
Facts.
Because your brain's not fried. Because you're not under this immense like blanket of anxiety and stress all the time. I literally, Wyatt was talking to me about it today. I'm so happy. Do it here.
We should do it here.
Do it here.
And do under 35
literally?
And over 50. Only people who need to have it are people between the age of 35 and 50.
Facts. I agree. Like, I used to be very much like, no, like
social media is for communities. No, it's not.
No.
I remember
I've seen, just in me deleting TikTok alone, I have seen immense growth in myself and happiness because it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think it's too fucking much.
It is.
It's too much.
It is. I have my bricks.
It's just like, let's see it.
I love my brick.
Stuff about that.
I love my brick. You don't need a brick if you don't have TikTok.
Nah. It literally deleting TikTok cured me.
Yeah.
Because nothing hits like, I'm sorry, like, fuck Reels. Like, that shit's whack as fuck.
Reels is literally, you can't even spend more than 10 minutes on Reels.
TikTok is perfectly curated.
Yeah,
it works. It works. They need to. How do we get? We should do something like get them to. How do we
need them to ban it? But it'll never happen here because there's too much money.
That's true.
There's too much money in it.
That's true.
Like, these teenagers don't need to be on social media.
They don't.
And I remember I would talk about this in my children's culture class about like teenagers and children being online and like how it helps them connect with people. I'm like, but they're not connecting with people. They're not connecting with people.
They're not.
So I think part of our issue in society is the fact that you, instead of finding a common ground with the person sitting next to you, instead you can find someone who lives 3,000 miles away who is your perfect puzzle piece, and there's never any challenge because you guys agree with each other on everything. That's not how our society should be. We should have to find common ground with the people who are in our community, who are next to us. That's like skill number 1. Once you have that, sure, go talk to your pen pal. But that's how it used to be before social media. Before we really got to this era of social media. It's like, you could have your little kick buddy, or like you would be on Tumblr in like 2014 talking to someone who like maybe your niche interest in Lord of the Rings.
That's literally how it used to be.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that your best friend in the world is in the UK.
Yeah.
And you can't, without social media, I just don't know how I'm going to be able to connect with people in real, like, no one here really gets me. Like all my friends are did a baby. That's the issue.
Yeah, like mind you literally go to school. Like
Facts.
what about the people there? Like
that's the thing. Like you have to be able to find common ground with the people who are there.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, why I get so irked about like the J.K. Rowling of it all. Just like the way that we meet questioning or different opinions with like absolute violence and vitriol. The Blake Lively of it all, like how Blake Lively got married on a plantation. You guys know people in your real life who are doing the same thing. Your grandma has the same opinions as J.K. Rowling. Should you send her rape threats? Like, you know what I mean?
It's insane.
It's insane.
It's insane.
You guys know people in your real life who believe what these people who you were sending death threats believe.
Yep.
This is my thing about like this online punitive nature of our generation. You would never talk to your mom like that.
You would never. You won't.
Because you understand that your mom was a multifaceted person with different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this
100%.
isn't just the only aspect of her life. But you can't understand that about someone online.
Literally anybody else that you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like you literally do not know. I just don't know where people get the goal, really. Like I just like genuinely I do not know how people think it's okay to talk to people the way they do online.
Sarah J. Maas of it all, the author that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
Like your uncle got a Blue Lives Matter sticker on his car. But you sending death threats to Sarah J. Maas. You know what I mean? Like you can sit down at Thanksgiving and talk to your uncle, as you should, rightfully so. He's more than his Blue Lives Matter sticker.
100%.
That's your family.
You're just gonna have to
get over it, and he's gonna have to get over the fact that you a blue-haired liberal. Like you guys are just gonna have to get over that and understand that y'all love each other.
And y'all do. So just get over it for random people that you don't know.
Facts. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
But yeah, without a common set of cultural references, these coordinated disinformation and misinformation produce a reality crisis in this country. Us. This Taylor Swift example really shows how a false story, literally engineered by bots, found footing in legitimate pop culture, legitimate conversations, because it circulated within our culture.
Yeah. That's actually really scary, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's actually really scary.
In a week, there were almost 30,000 tweets about it.
Like I literally became aware that these bots existed in this way, like bro, like a week ago. Like I had no idea.
I had no idea that it was 50% of the internet.
Like that's like like that's like whenever this person, you literally think it's just this little sprinkle. No, this is insane. It's scary. Can't trust anything you see.
Facts. You can't trust anything you see online. I don't even respond to comments if you don't have things posted. Because you're not a real person.
You're not.
The gag is I posted about the Taylor Swift article today. Within 10 minutes, I had 10 comments, all from bots. I'll show you.
Wow.
Within 10 minutes, I had like tens of comments, all from bots, saying, I'm not a bot. This doesn't mean anything. People, like when actual people started pulling up, they're like, this is crazy.
Wait, so are these bots like real people behind the screen?
No, the bots are like
it's like, yeah,
like it's computer generated.
Wow.
Like we don't know who's behind there. Like everyone's like, this is a bot. They're bots. They're all bots. They're all bots.
Wait,
they're
that's
all
really
bots.
Insane.
Like random account. This is all BS. Following 3,000 people, 0 followers, 0 likes. User 29668 BS emoji. Like all these people are just bots.
Wow.
And then this girl Haley was like, not this comment section literally being entirely bots. I said, yep. Well, just proving my point. It's all bots.
Wait, that's actually scary. I'm like, wait,
It's all bots. Especially when you post anything about the big two. Taylor Swift might be the big three now. Whenever you post anything about Blake Lively or Amber Heard, the comment section is immediately filled with bots.
I'm like actually like flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So anytime you see a new smear campaign against a woman, just know there's a bot behind it. There's bots behind this. Someone has a vested interest in taking this lady down.
Wow.
Because why does it never happen to men?
I don't.
Because my thing is too, is like these people's crimes are like being like annoying. Anywho, that's all I have for today. Do you have anything more?
Y'all really need to think about this one.
Y'all need to think about this one.
I'm like, damn, wait, this is crazy. Yeah. I didn't know this is where we were at in terms of the internet. Wow.
That's why a lot of people say like Twitter is like, or X is unusable, because
fuck that stupid app.
It's just full of bots. And they had this new feature that they just unveiled where you can see the location of where the account is.
Oh my God, I saw a screenshot. Aren't they all in like India?
They're half of them are in India, half of them are in Nigeria, half of them are in Indonesia, half of them are in like not the United States of America. And it's like all these like, you know, like the Trump hat white man, or like a black woman with like a turban on her head, like just in arguments. I'm a black woman and I voted for Kamala, and I think that if you voted for Trump, you're a racist piece of shit and you should burn in hell. Account is from India.
I saw a map and it was just like literally everywhere else but the US.
And
like
these are the people that we're arguing with online. These are the people that like are sowing this discourse and turning neighbor against neighbor and saying all these outrageous, these are the accounts. They're not real people. They're bots.
Huh. Damn.
And you know, that's why Hillary lost the election in 2016. That's what when they say Russian interference.
Mm-hmm.
They interfered with bots to promote the fake email scheme that she leaked national security through her emails. It's not true. Do you remember that in 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bots. That's what
we're all cooked.
When we say that they interfered with our election, they interfered by sending out millions of bots to push misinformation.
Literally, the fate of this country has actually just fallen.
We need to get off of social media. We need social media needs to be abolished. It's a national security risk. Like high key though.
No, it is.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, we're cooked.
Like we're cooked.
So we are so cooked.
Like allegedly, all this is alleged. All this is alleged.
Man, but I've seen the evidence. I've seen enough evidence.
Facts.
Like this is crazy.
It is.
So what's next for us? I don't know.
It's only gonna get worse. My thing is too, we gotta stop with this child-free bullshit. And I know no one wants to hear it. I know nobody wants to hear it. If you think things are bad now, imagine how bad things are gonna be in 30 years when we're 50.
Mm-hmm.
And we're outnumbered 10 to 1.
Mm-hmm. Because only that child-free stuff's only coming from a certain type of person.
Yep.
We're cooked.
If you think things are bad now, think about how bad they're gonna be by the time we're 50.
That's so true. Shit, everyone I know that wants to be child-free, certain type of person.
Yep.
It's not going to be good for us
It's
if y'all don't have them damn children.
Y'all need to have two, at least. Think about your country.
Wow. That's so true.
But they don't understand that.
No, they don't. They just want to child dinks. How much we make as in a year as dinks.
If you have kids, you're so selfish. Like the fact that you could bring a child into this world is just so selfish. But you need to think about having kids.
You need to think.
Real long and hard. I don't care if you don't want them. You need to have them. Like, you gotta have them. I'm sorry.
Gots to.
I'm sorry. Like, no, you need to have
literally
kids.
have children. Stop pissing me off.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's all we got for y'all today.
All right.
Bye.